Hello Health Champions, my name is Anshul and I'm here on TikTok to share my passion for health and fitness. And how I do that is I describe the journey I've been taking to build my bank of health and to build my fitness and to build a lean physique. And the reason I do this is that I believe it's important to stay fit and to make mindful choices when eating. So I want to share my thoughts around that. So today I'm going to continue with the theme of self-discipline. In the last video I talked about self-discipline and I referenced Adventist Healthcare as the source of my psychology information as well as my personal experience. Going back to that information, the first pillar of self-discipline I believe is acceptance. Acceptance meaning understanding where I stand in terms of my fitness, my goals, and then understanding where I stand and then what my goals are. So that's what I mean by acceptance. With that, I'm able to then take the goals and then build my plan around achieving those goals. And I'm going to talk about my specific scenario. So I'll talk about fitness and diet. First of all, I always wanted to have a lean, muscular physique since I was 6 years old. I didn't think it was possible for me to do that until I started observing other people build it. So taking that into consideration, about 10 years ago, I decided that I wanted to be super fit, strong, and I wanted to get a six-pack. So I took stock of myself. I weighed 72 kilograms. I did have muscles because, you know, I've been working out, but I didn't have definition, right? So that was my version of acceptance. I understand where I am at 72 kilograms with a bit of a tummy, no definition, and I wanted to have a lean, muscular physique. I always believe that lean physiques are beautiful, whether it's a man or a woman has a lean physique. It's just beautiful to look at, and that's part of the inspiration that I get. So that's an example of acceptance. I understood where I stand, and then where I want to get to. Then I took stock of myself in terms of my workout routine, my diet routine. Do I need to make changes to these routines in order to achieve those goals? The answer was yes. It is yes. So I'll talk about fitness first. I've always been working out, but I decided to up my fitness level, my workouts by about 50%. So I basically increased my weights, increased the number of sets, and reduced the amount of rest between sets. That's how I worked on the fitness aspects of it. The other aspect I looked at is my diet. So I looked up, what you really need to eat to have a lean physique. And basically the answer I found was need protein, healthy carbs, and vegetables and fats. And you don't need sugar, you don't need flour, you don't need bread, and you don't need pasta, but you need whole foods, preferably vegetables or animals or dairy. So I took stock of what I ate. I always been eating healthy, but I also was eating like chocolate and cookies and Entenmann's, chocolate cake, things like that. And I decided I really have to cut these things out in order to get to that six-pack level. And so I did. So that's an example of, using, understanding myself, where I stand in terms of my goals, and then understanding what choices and what decisions I have to make to achieve those goals. In this case, the goal of being super fit, having a six-pack, and being strong. So hopefully you found this information interesting, and thanks for tuning in.